radio, shout it.
Exactly. Another banger though, man, that gangster shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk to me about that joint right there.
I was actually in Tallahassee recording, and they sent me the record.
Yeah.
He was like, "Bro, I'm here with Khaled, man. I need a verse." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Shoot, cool, send it to me." You know what I'm saying? And I never forget. You know what I'm saying? When I made the statement about, you know what I'm saying, the dude in Baltimore, Nicky Barnes snitch. What his name? I forgot, but anyway. Me and Jeezy talking, he like, bro, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
And then he like, yeah, you telling the truth now.
But he like,
fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And man, I heard the song come out. It was big.
When you think about, music, where do you derive your inspiration from? And then also, man, being able to do it on that level. When you first say, okay, man, I'm just trying to clean this money, and then it turns into, hey, but I got a whole career out in this thing. I'm getting 75 a show.
Right.
What was that like, making that transition from trapping to rapping?
Right. Like I said, I fell in love with the music. You know what I'm saying? It started beginning to be therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? And the more that I put music out, the more that I seen the effect that it had on people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not just on no local stuff. You feel me? But people from Chicago and Detroit and Cali, like, saying, like, boy, listen, boy, that touched me, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't get grown men confessing their feelings to being like that. You know what I'm saying? So those things that made me want to go harder. You know what I'm saying? And for myself, even just doing that type of music, it made me feel so much better.
When you talk about making music that touches the hearts of man, I mean, you think about It Feels Good.
Yeah.
Drummer Boy on the track once again.
Yeah.
Break that banger down to me.
It feels good, man, just pretty much telling about how I grew up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody got a candy lady. Everybody got a fruit stand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got the tracks in their city. So I talk about things that the world can relate to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that, I'm not the only person who's going through whatever I went through. It's people all across the world who going through it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I get my inspiration pretty much from the beats. So whenever I hear them beats, bro, that's why a lot of people gonna say, but Raw picked the rawest tracks. Because I'm not just the type of artist who rap on anything. I have to feel it.
Exactly.
It has to talk to me, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is.
Speaking of them beats, though, Mannie Fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Almost There.
Yeah.
I mean, when you heard that track, what went through your mind right there, Raw?
Mannie made it in the studio. We was together at Dirty South.
What?
Not Dirty South, but Patchwerl.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we was at Patchwerl, man. You know what I'm saying?
Break down that whole experience of getting in there with that boy Mannie Fresh and jamming, though.
Yeah. It was crazy because he was making the beat. And I was kind of like, I wasn't nervous, but just being around Mannie Fresh, knowing the stuff that he done, you know what I'm saying? Me saying to myself, but you got to come with it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know that Mannie Fresh track is gonna be, a radio track. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that. So I'm thinking in my mind the whole time, like, I gotta find something that's catchy. You know what I'm saying? And then, I could take it from there.
Exactly.
And then he just, started doing that little sound, the table sound, the same thing on, and then what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doom, doom, clap, doom, doom. And I, you know what I'm saying? And I just pretty much, came up with the little slogan, you know what I'm saying? And then, he kind of like, you on to something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I just went from there.
When you think about them recording sessions, which one was the one that you felt you got your shit off in?
Quickie. Throw This Money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really though, to be honest, bro, the whole album, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is this, like, I recorded with a whole nother engineer. So my vocals are hard to mix.
Yeah.
Because I have a real distinctive voice, you know what I'm saying? And the way that I do my ad-libs is not regular ad-libs where they tuck. My ad-libs is like, you know what I'm saying, a cosign of whatever I'm saying. Oh, man. You feel me? Like, so you have to be careful how you do that. And Tony Ray, I got to say, he did a good job.
Yeah.
But my engineer would have did a hell of a job because he know me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I said that to say this, like that's why I feel like I really did a good job, you know what I'm saying, on the whole album, because I was out of my element for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We still made it work.
Exactly. So now you over here making music and moving around and you facing indictments and stuff like that. How does that impact your career when you trying to go to the top and you in the middle of a real deal situation now?
Right.
But then you got another real deal situation on the other side of the street.
It was crazy because I know that them as being a label, you know what I'm saying, who's has invested some money in an artist, you feel me?
Yeah.
And this situation come up. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is the way that our situation was structured is totally different. Like we was really family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We all lived together like in one mansion, like you know what I'm saying, for a while.
Yeah.
And we was together every day. So it was very few times that it was strictly about business. You know what I'm saying? So we could talk to each other about anything. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I never forget when I went to trial, you know what I'm saying? After I won, you know, Jeezy called me like pretty much, you know, you want to come to Vegas? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause to be honest, bro, I felt a certain type of way. I didn't really have no representation there for my whole duration of my trial. You know what I'm saying? Which I thought that I should have.
Yeah.
You know, somebody to say that he was signed for real. You know what I'm saying? He had, you know, this going on or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I was past it for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I got out. We started back working or whatever. And what's crazy is 10 months later, I haven't spoken about this a whole lot because people only look at the conspiracy case. But they was mad. I had a firearm in the vehicle that was supposed to be charged the same time that I got picked up. But they never mentioned the firearm. So Florida was mad when I won the conspiracy case and made Georgia indict me 10 months later on the possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. So they wanted 15 years no matter what, no ifs, ands, buts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's only 10 months later. I'm fresh into getting ready to do my album. You know what I'm saying? So this whole period of time, for almost 2 years, I had to report for probation, for federal probation. And I had to be on a schedule every single day. I had to tell them where I was going. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How long I was going to be there. You know, when I came back, I had to report. I had to send an itinerary of what I was going to be doing while I was out of town. It was just overwhelming. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I made it happen. You feel me? And by the grace of God, I wind up because we took a whole year. T.I. was going through his federal, through his gun charges at the same time. Yeah. And my lawyer, which is Bruce Harvey, one of the top lawyers in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he told the judge, basically, how are y'all going to give T.I. a year and a day and trying to get my client 15 years? Come on. He ain't been in trouble since he was a kid. Yeah. But this is something that I want to tell the audience. Like, I never knew that you have to restore your rights when you get out of jail. If you don't restore your rights, then you're not considered a citizen. What? You know what I'm saying? And that's how they was able to go on my childhood record. Ooh. If my rights was restored, the only time that I could have been facing was probation or thrown out. You know what I'm saying? But I never known that. Nobody never told me that.
Nobody telling nobody that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I need for all my people out there listening, especially my street cats, man. When you get out of jail or prison or whatever, you have to go restore your rights. At the police station, it's easier. You could do it online, but at the police station, they just gonna fingerprint you and say that you're a member of the citizen again. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's just pretty much what it was, bro. Like, you know, they wanted 15 years. After we came back, the judge was like, man, I'm not going to send this man to prison. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what y'all talking about. He gave me 2 years probation, you know what I'm saying? A $50,000 fine, and, you know, that's where it was with that.